Woohoo! This is the death of Wimbledon as far as I'm concerned.
And the local businessman who made it happen walked on water.
Maybe it was the right or wrong way for Milton Keynes to find its football, but find its football it has, and we've kicked the ball today.
Welcome back to Big Herb the Nerd and today's episode of the Winkerman Way as we get kick-started on this Premier League season. And I got a little surprise for you. But before we get into that, I will ask you to smash that like button on this video. If you've been enjoying this series so far, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you've just jumped in for this one, I mean, there's loads of seasons gone by. Go and see how we got here. We magically got MK Dons to the Premier League. And that was quite the feat. But today, we're back to start the season, but not the Premier League season, because we made it into the Europa. So somehow, last year, there was an extra place given. I think United did like the quadruple million or something, won all the cups, and yeah, we got into the qualifying round for the Europa League. Snuck in right at the very end, after I finished recording the bloody video about what we're going to do, who we're going to buy. Yeah, we got in. So we've got Hamilton in our third round qualifier, Leg 1 and Leg 2, third round qualifier. There we go. We're going to play the first game today, and we'll be back for the second leg and the Arsenal game to kick off the Premier League in the next episode. I've not really bought that many people. We've had a pretty good friendly season. Didn't play him that difficult, but we did let him one goal. Yeah, not bad. But we know how bad that goes when we rely just on the off-season. We have changed the tactic. I will show you now. Ba-zing! No, let's do transfers first. Let's do transfers. So we look at our transfer history. We've spent a grand total of 3 million so far of our 90 million, because you know me, I like to keep my cards close to my chest. We've brought in Jorginho Wijnaldum. He's 33. Because we've changed the tactics slightly, I wanted an advanced playmaker in the middle, another one, in case Crane was rubbish. And he was free. So I picked him up, 33-year-old Jorginho Wijnaldum. But I may not play him as much as I thought I was going to, because possibly we've got another player coming in. But yeah, I was very happy to bring him. I love old Ginny Wijnaldum, because from my Liverpool saves, which I've played multiple times on this version of FM, for some reason I've been Liverpool like twice, I think, to great success in 2 different saves. I like him as a player. I think he's real bloody good. So he comes in as our backup support advanced playmaker for Crane. We've also brought in Evan Richard, a 21-year-old striker. He was free as well. 2.5-star current, potential up to 5, 16 finishing. That sold it for me, really. Determination was 10, but he had work rate. I mean, he can't be any bad, can he? I like to fill up the bring in some of the youth players, especially when they're free. Bring them in on these when they're on 5-star potential. Just just in case we need to play some people. Also brought in Chris Wood for free again. He's a 4-star potential right back, very strong, good physicals. Not bad mentals. Comes in as a backup. We've got Machina. We've got Walker Peters. And Wood then sits as like the third choice, possibly, as right back. But yeah, he was free, so I went for him. And then we've just brought in Fleming Anderson. 21-year-old from FC Midtjylland. Bought him for 3 million. He's now valued at 12, so we win. He comes in as the best left back, actually. Better than Ruben Martin, who was going to be our first choice. I was looking and I thought, you've got like 90 million. You can't not buy players. It's ridiculous. And he was the best rated left back. I thought that's the only place that I could buy someone. And yeah, he's come in. He's a defensive fullback, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, fullback on attack, he still has the attributes to do it. He's very quick, very strong, great determination, good crossing and dribbling. I mean, all round, he's pretty damn good. So yeah, he's going to come in and play left back. Ruben Martin also picked up an injury, so it was lucky that we brought him in. So that's all of the buying we've done. If we look at the sales, we got rid of Ramsey. We got rid of Loftus-Cheek for 4.1 million, actually. Bought him in for free. Sold him for 4.1. Not bad. Carlin went as well. Roshan Williams went for 10 mil. I know. That's crazy. So decided to keep Palmer Brown over Roshan Williams. Aidan Barlow went. John Joe Kenny went. He was a bit of a doff buy, wasn't he? Popovic went. He was the French guy that I didn't get a work permit for, so he had to leave. Josh Grant's gone. Joe O'Rourke's gone. He was the promising centre mid we had, but never quite made anything of himself. Gribbin's gone out on loan. Omar's out on loan. And then some of these smaller guys have gone out as well. Tom Field's gone. So we got rid of some. We got 18 million in from those players we've just been picking up over the years and selling them. I told you we'd make money from them at some point. You didn't believe me, did you? It was Roshan, really. Roshan Williams. 25-year-old. Got him in for free. Sold him on to Burnley for 10 mil. Absolute beast. So if we have a look at the transfer centre, I think you can see who we've got coming in. So people have been trying to buy Palmer Brown. He's not going. But midfielders. For £5 million, we can pick up Mr. Phil Foden. And I feel like if we don't, I mean, I was like, well, I've got Ginny. You know, I don't need anyone else. I thought, no, he's 24. He's valued at 10 million. I can get him for 5. A lot of people want him. And he can sit in here as the advanced playmaker on support. He's got real good stuff. Look at his dribbling, first touch, great composure, great flair, great technique. As a playmaker from the middle, it's going to be outstanding. So he's really going to be pushing Crane for that position, which means Ginny's probably not going to get many games, is he? But I have a lot of players now. It caused me problems again. I've got a lot of players. But he's going to be the last one I bring in. Save him my money up. I'm going to hopefully try and save and buy Mr. Dele Alli. If we have a good season this season, save up and buy him. Yeah. So if we have a look at the tactic then, we are going to go for this. We're going to go for the 4-2-2-2 or the 4-4-2, which I have with slightly attacking more players in there. So we've gone for centre-backs. Actually, this is pretty much the first team, is it? Let me check. I think it is. Yes. So looking to take on the best of our team. Or Ruby Martin's out. So actually, let's put our new boy in. Fleming. Go on there, son. So yes, we've got Stixon in goal. Very happy with Stixon. We got Lascelles and Palmer Brown will be... Oh, it's not Palmer Brown, is it? I knew it wasn't ready. Boom. And Garcia will be our first choice centre-backs. With Palmer Brown playing as backup. We also have Panzo as backup. We also have Matthias Toro as backup. I've bought too many players. Then we're going to have Anderson and Machina as the left and right backs. Fullbacks on attack. So that'll be they get forward and throw crosses in early. And they've got a lot of players to aim for. They get up and help these guys here. So then we move into the mid. And I don't think I've got them on much. I've got one to close down less. I'm stepping the team towards a gegenpressing S style. So that's them two have got close down less on. We've then got Big D in the middle as ball winning midfielder. Probably he won't be first choice. Probably will be. Where is he? Fuchs. I thought this team wasn't ready at all. So we've got Fuchs to play in there as the ball winning midfielder. On support, obviously backup will be Dennis. We also have Godwin Akinyemi as a backup. He can be backup for the advanced playmaker role as well. But now I've brought all those players in. He's probably not going to get that many games, which is annoying. He's got some good potential. And then Crane here in the middle. Crane is only shown as a 2-star, which is why I'm worried that I'm going to give up on him. But I don't want to give up on him. He's my favourite. So we've got Crane then as this advanced playmaker in support. We've got Phil Foden possibly coming in to go there as well. We've got, like I say, Goodwin that can play in there. And we've also got Ginny Wijnaldum that can play in there. And that advanced playmaker support role is looking to spread the ball forwards to the wingers or to these guys up top. So we've got someone helping defensively and someone setting up the attacks. Because we've got 4 players going forward. Obviously, Bandinelli on the left. Had a great season last season. Dropped him down to a support, which he loves. So yeah, less of the attack. I want the guys putting the balls in and making the assists for my 2 front men to score rather than necessarily getting in themselves. And then on the right, we're going to start with Eddie. Eddie Salcedo. I think in the team rundown thing I went through, I was saying we could play him out on the right. We can test him because Kai didn't have a great season last season. And actually what we're doing with Eddie is what we did with Kai. Training him as a winger. He is right-footed, so he prefers playing on the left as an inside forward. But actually, if we train him on the right as a winger, he's right-footed anyway. Maybe we start bringing him through. So playing him a little bit more than Kai. We'll see how he gets on the right. And then up top, we've got Wildig and Visera. Visera as a complete forward on attack. Could have him on support as well, but I think we need more players on attack. These guys are all on support. These guys on defence. The attack doesn't count here. So having these both on attack. So Visera, who is out and out, I think, our best striker. And then Wildig backing him up. Them two have been banging goals in for fun. So I'm hoping they can build up a nice little partnership. But like I say, in backup, we do have Mikowski. I'm keeping hold of Adam Armstrong because I know he can score goals. So he's hanging around. He could be very good as a little bit parter to drop in, especially in the advanced forward to get some goals. We've got Mikowski there as well. We've got that Evan Richards, who's the guy we brought in, the 21-year-old, who also can jump in and do a job. So we've got some backup in attack at least. And then, yeah, so then we've got a pretty good squad. I think we've got a big enough squad. We've got Amarani still in, who can come in as a backup on the right. Kaikai's obviously still around. So I'm happy. I think I'm happy all round. Probably have got too many players. I don't like it when I have too many players because I feel bad for the ones I don't play. I also need to get over the fact that, like, if Foden's better, I'm just not going to play Crane. hurts me to think that that's going to happen. He's worth 18 million, 22-year-old. Very similar player to Foden, but probably not as good. Just a little bit not as good, which is, it's going to hurt if I don't play him. But Foden just looks amazing. So that's the team. That's how we're going to go. That's how we're going to start. These guys are all pissed because I didn't register them for the Europa, again, because of the stupid homegrown trained rule, which I just don't have players that are homegrown and trained. Like, it's real penalises you, because when you go up through the leagues, you have to buy players. It doesn't work. You can't grow players. You're not good enough. You have to buy to stay where you are. And then you get into Europe, and it just fucks you over. It kills your squad morale. But rant over. I'm going to finish off this team, because we have got some players out, and then we will be back for the Hamilton game. So our first foray into Europa this season. Okay, and due to a hilarious squad selection by myself, I'm having to put Phil Kingsley in to the subs bench. 18-year-old. I put him in last minute because he was the only one that's homegrown. Yeah, not looking great, is he? So let's hope that none of these guys get injured, because that's the only defender I've got, even for a wing, like a wing position. Toro's not registered. Ruben Martin's injured. Lascelles is suspended. Panzo's injured, but he was registered. Fleming's out. Omar's away on loan. Oh, God. This is not going well. Well, let's move these loanies out, because that's just annoying. And there we go. So that's the team. So let's get in. We're at home first. Let's see if we can smash Hamilton. Let's see how the 4-4-2 or the 4-2-2-2 gets on in a competitive game. So as I said, we line up with Stigson in goal. Walker Peters on the left. Palmer, Brown and Garcia in the middle with Machina on the right. Fuchs and Crane in the middle with Bandinelli and Eddie as the wingers, with Wildig and Vasera up top. See how these two get on together. He's very good, Mr. Vasera here. Playing against... Oh, Pask. Was Pask not one of our players? Josh Pask. I think he came in for a bit to us. I think we then sold him on to Hamilton, actually. Going with a very defensive formation, the 4-1-4-1. We will, obviously, they got defensive wingbacks as well. Bloody hell. So we'll mark up Hornby and hope that we get the best of them here. Get a lot of goals, so we don't need to worry about going away. We are the favourites in there. Go out, relax, and play your natural game. And by that, I mean score lots of goals and win. Win by a bloody giant margin. And the game is on, or getting underway. There we go. So we are in the white at home, obviously. The Stadium MK again, treated to Europa League football. I mean, Winkelman owes me big time, man. I mean, real life, the Dons have been bloody relegated. And look at me. I'm flying. Absolutely flying. In the Prem. Secure in the Prem. Nearly getting Champions League football. Absolutely bossing it. Right, here we go. Machina puts the ball inside. Oh, we got an own goal. Yay! We'll take them however they come. Grant Hunley, thank you very much for putting that ball in. No shots on target. 1-0 to MK Dons. But I am interested to see how this tactic works in the Prem, because it is obviously very attacking. I think I've got it set up on counter. I didn't go through it properly with you, did I? That's bad of me. Let's do it now, because why not? So I've got it set up on counter to always play out of defence, but to not exploit anywhere. I kind of think the middle might be best for us. Look for the overlap because we want the guys going forward. Play with the defence slightly higher and play shorter passing, close down more. So we're kind of pushing higher up and closing down. Very gegenpressing. Play out of defence. Yeah, I'm leaving that on. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but that's more to keep the passing short, keep the ball. And then we have got passing space still on because I just like it. I like it when they play balls in behind and we're rapid. So going for a slight gegenpress, but we're on counter as well because we're assuming that we want to hit quickly on the break. That's when we were good last season. When they attacked, we turned it around quickly, hit some of the wide men and went for a run. So let's see how it goes, and then hoping, obviously, dropping that advanced playmaker back also enables us to hit that counter a bit harder. Wildig now, Vasera. Great header by Vasera. Wildig with the setup. Interested to see how these two play together. Because I know I was bigging up Crane. Crane and Wildig as my front two, my MK Dons crew for life. I'm now changing my mind that goal scoring wise, it's going to be Vasera and Wildig. Because he's really good, and I kind of wasted him last season. Okay, we've made it to half time. 2-0. I don't think we've had we've had 3 shots on target now. We haven't had a shot on target for a long time because of the own goal. Ooh. Right, so assertive. Pick up where you left off. Don't think the job's done. Get more goals, please. Let's start this off with a lovely campaign against Hamilton. Loving a bit of Europa. But yeah, it was a nice surprise to come back and realise that I should have probably waited before, telling you that I wasn't in Europe. And then the final game was played at the end of May. And yeah, it turns out that we were in Europe. And I was like, oopsie. But that was good. I was disappointed we weren't in Europe again. So 70 minutes gone. 20 to go. He's picked up now, but Eddie wasn't having a good game. I was just about to sub him. So Palmer Brown, I can't really bring you off, mate, because I've just remembered I don't know the friend was on the bench. Let's give Ginny a bit of a run out. Love a little bit of Wijnaldum. Let's also give Amarani a run out. And let's give Makowski a run out. Why not? 3 subs. We're 2-0 up. It's our first game. It's pretty much a pre-season game, let's be honest. While making them subs did nothing. The time is running out. Here we go. Ginny went out and throws that ball in there. Makowski misses the header. That's what he's good for. Visera. Inside. Garcia down. Who was that? Was that Makowski? It was Makowski. I like it. He's scoring. I like it when my strikers are scoring. I like it when I'm bringing strikers on from the bench. And they score goals. Makes me feel goods mans. Visera does well here as a complete forward. I'm excited to see a complete forward in this team. We've finally got someone good enough to play that role. Usually we've relied on the advanced forwards or the poachers. Someone that just does the job at the end. But this guy should be the complete package. Playing short. That's what I like to see from my goalie. Wijnaldum now. No. That was... I picked him up a little bit then, didn't I? 30th. Very happy with the result and the way he played. That is a nice way to start. So we have the end of the transfer window coming up. And then we will play, on the same day, we're playing Hamilton. So we'll be back in the next episode for Hamilton and Arsenal. Oh, wow. Visera finally scores. Many management have been forgiven for losing faith in the striker who had not scored in over 24 competitive matches. Visera looks on fire, though. Now I'm playing him back as a striker. So let's pretend that didn't happen. We'll move swiftly on. So like I said, we will be back for Hamilton and Arsenal in the opening of the Premier League season. So far, we've let in just 1 goal. I know it's been friendlies and easy games. 1 goal. So good. I'll leave it there. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you back next time for some more Wycombe away action. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.